Hey everybody, it's the Amazing Spook with a Brain yet again. Today we're gonna do a commentary on a bunch of pseudo-intellectuals, commentary on Stocky Owl 150, who was doing a commentary on Evan Yegi. I don't know how to pronounce it, but and they were going to, and he was doing a commentary on General Sheep 1. I think that's what his name was, who was doing a commentary on GupTill89. B.O.P's commentary has some good points, and other points that were really, really bad. We'll see that. Let's see.
Rhino, what are you doing here?
Go on. What is that? Could it be Jesus? Face up, A-Town, down. I don't want to sound like a nitpicker, but that intro is 29 seconds long. Consideration, shorten it.
Then why can't you skip it? What's the point of if you know how long it is, then just skip the intro. Why is it a bad thing for an intro to be long? Just skip it. And yes, I know you said you hate to sound like a nitpicker, but it still was a very bad point that had overall just added more to the video, which was completely unnecessary. In fact, this is me mentioning your unnecessary point is unnecessary.
Hello guys, and me with another sheepy commentary.
Sorry guys, this microphone's a little quiet, but we're just gonna have to make do. And I'm guessing I should touch on that, but I can't really, because my microphone isn't the best either.
Well, if you know that you can't touch on anything, then why even bother making that statement in the first place?
Maybe to let the audience know, or how about just point it out altogether? I mean, it would be different if he was screaming or yelling at the guy, but here, he's just clearly stating it out, because his microphone's not that good either.
His microphone is not that good, yes, but he could have just put it in an annotation or something like that, or he could have just put it in the description. It's really just added more to his video, which was completely unnecessary.
Now, you may lose it. There's what I called. If I'm indecisive. Anyway, today we're doing commentary on the best, in quotation marks, video ever. You're going to love this one. Pretty updated. I'm going to forget about it anymore. This is the worst video I've ever seen.
Am I gonna piss a few people off when I say that DuckTales video isn't as bad as everybody thinks it is? I mean, sure, it does have its furry fetishes, but everybody likes what they like, I guess.
Did I just hear what I think I heard? Dude, it's bestiality. You wanna know what bestiality is? It's involving something that is sexual with animals. That is messed up. Also, not to mention, a quarter of the characters on the list happen to be underage, so not only he's a furry, he's also a pedophile. And before asking what is wrong with this list, how about answering what is right with this list?
Okay, this is one of the very few points of GupTill's video on Youngblood Fantasy I agree with. Just because GupTill says something is hot, that doesn't mean he wants to screw it.
Sorry. So, if you find something attractive and you're aroused by it, because when you find something attractive, you are aroused by it. When you are aroused by something, that means your body is telling you that you want to reproduce with that said thing. Meaning, guess what? He wants to reproduce with these characters. And before you say I'm wrong, even though for some reason, I watched, I don't know what his name is, Give and Take, his really bad video where he defended cloppers, but he still brought up a decent point that when you're aroused by something, your body is telling you you want to screw it. So, no, Gubtilt does want to screw it.
Another factor you could bring into the matter is they're fake. Just because he finds an furry animal thing hot, that does not mean he's going to actually go touch children or help a hedgehog.
Oh my god. You're using the It's Fake card yet again, which is one of the most obvious things someone can do when trying to defend Gubtilt's really bad video. But here's the thing. Yes, we know that they aren't going to do it to a real child or a real animal, but the point still stands. As TOG Professor has stated countless times in his videos where he attacks the cloppers, when you are masturbating to something, you are pretending to have sexual relations with said things when you masturbate to it. Therefore, Therefore, people who are into crap like that are pretending to have sexual relations with underage animals.
In fact, he shouldn't be helping a dog because that would hurt. Oh, if I could bring this up, weren't you the one up in arms about Dirt Bike Reddit bringing up Girly Girl OX's clopping video? And Girly Girl OX is a clopper, a person who gets off the Technicolored horses who I might add are in high school according to the movie. Double standards, thy name is Stocky! Now if you excuse me, I'm gonna go comment on more bot videos.
He's run at sound speed, take out enemies in a flash, and best of all, he's blue-colored and knows how to handle the females.
You know, I know it was for entertainment value, but was it really necessary? I mean, it didn't entertain me, at least. You're probably a different person.
Alright, keep in mind that he complained about him making a pointless joke, because it'll bite him in the ass later on in the video.
Spoiler alert, it really doesn't.
Oh, but by the way, about Evan's point, really, there was no point for him to even bring it up. He could, like I said, he could have just put an annotation on there talking about it. I mean, if it's such a minor detail, then why even bring it up?
Help a snack and a glass of orange juice.
Why do I specifically need a glass of orange?
Oranges are packed with vitamin C and it's healthy for you, so use it drinking.
Look at me! I'm acting!
Ryan, you may want to put down a point for sarcasm on that commentary bingo of yours.
But really, was that joke necessary? Also, it's kind of hypocritical how you're able to get away with making a pointless joke, but when you get on him when he does it.
Okay, let me tell you why these two situations are different, because they are. General Sheep's joke was pointless because it barely had any context. I mean, to an extent it was in context to the line about Sonic being blue, but there was really no reason to make the joke at all. I could take what you said about bestiality and do this. See, just because you can make a joke doesn't mean you should.
This is like kind of and I like the song.
Evan's joke had a point because it was in response to General Sheep questioning why it had to be orange juice. So in comparison, Evan's joke had more of a point.
Number 10. Try this question on for size. Who chases and hugs Sonic all the time and wields a powerful hammer?
It's Pikachu!
Why, it's Amy Rose, of course.
God damn it!
Stealing jokes isn't gonna get you anywhere, mate.
Okay, you have a point there. Evan, it would have probably been a good idea to show what he was ripping off, but to help you out, Stocky, this is what he was stealing from.
Who's that Pokemon?
It's Pikachu!
It's Clefairy! Wave the Swallow from Sonic Riders. People always root for the good guys, but sometimes the bad guys steal the show.
I won't stop till you speak wise words.
Alright, I could hear him perfectly fine, And the first time I watched it, the volume was relatively low, and I still understood him.
No, I'm starting to wonder if it would be better if he actually subtitled his video, because I have no idea what he just said. Well, okay, I heard words and wise, but that's about it. Nothing else I can make out of all that.
said it was fine. He said, well, for once, stop till you speak wise words. Pay attention.
Probably had to turn it all the way up to hear it, as so did I. And even then, I could barely hear it. Point being, you should not have to turn up a video all the way just to make out what the person is saying, which is what he was trying to get across.
As long as the point is still there, it doesn't matter, huh? Yes, I can see why it could be annoying, but really, what is so hard about putting your hand on the turn up the volume button, and putting it on the full volume? And my computer is currently not even on full volume, it's only on 50, so I still heard him perfectly, because I paid attention. So, Mr. Captain Recolor, I know he has a different name now, but that's who he is, it's Captain Recolor. You were deliberately making a shitty point to make Stocky's video sound worse than it actually is, and he still brought up a decent point on pay attention to the fucking video.
Just look at that long ponytail. Now we're talking.
See, Rhino? Does that guy who's like, now we're talking, doesn't that sound like he wants to screw that animal?
And that's what his video should not get any more creepier.
Okay, I know my grammar's not perfect, but more creepier? Seriously? The earth and stuff.
Okay, how about making sure you can finish your own sentences before critiquing his?
Okay, let me ask you this question. Did you even listen? Listen to that line again.
Okay, I know my grammar's not perfect, but more creepier.
And now that you've done that, how about...
Oh, and by the way, maybe you could apply that logic to General Sheep as well, that his grammar is not perfect. Therefore, it's a pointless statement.
You pay attention instead of being biased McNitpick.
Also, the example you showed of Evan having bad grammar was done intentionally. Honestly, I feel like you're just trying to find reasons to get on Evan's case.
The princess is also a...
It's not that hard to download video from YouTube.
Entertainment did not ask you to steal his point, man.
That was probably the stupidest thing I've ever heard you say. And care to explain how he stole Entertainment's point? Also, because Entertainment said something, it doesn't mean that he's not allowed to say it.
Okay, I'll let you have that one, except for this one thing. So when he claims Sheep took a joke and doesn't say where it is, that's bad. But when he actually explains where he's taking it from, he still gets bashed for it?
Oh my god, are you that stupid? He wasn't making a point that saying that he didn't steal. He's saying he wasn't getting on his case because he didn't explain. Okay, no, sorry, brain fart there. Yes, it's unscripted, but as long as I make good points, it shouldn't matter. Alright, so, let me get this straight. He didn't attack him because he didn't attack him or make that point because he actually explained where he got the thing was. The thing is, he said he shouldn't be told that he can and cannot, he can't steal lines from Entertainment, which is true, because just because somebody else already made that point doesn't mean that you can't say it. He didn't attack him because he actually told us where the thing came from. That's not what I'm saying. Sorry, brain fart.
You know, let's just end the video off over here.
Yes, nothing up to this point, so I might as well end the video here to make myself look good.
Because nothing happens later on. Well, final thoughts? It wasn't the worst video ever, but hey, it was flawed enough for me to make content. Goodbye.
Well, the video is over. Time to give our final thoughts. Personally, I think the video was rather poor.
I think that the video was nitpicky as crap. It sounded very biased.
That's funny. I thought the same exact thing.
Sounds good. Let's go get tacos.
I thought this video was very bad, B.O.P, try to prove me wrong. I hate to sound like a douche, but I will actually reward you with something, possibly even a gift of a game on Steam when I have the money, if you can prove me wrong. You wait, no, I'm not gonna do that. Instead, I'll give you,